are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon. Hold your power.
Decided to go into pre-law, then journalism, and with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. You will fail at some point in your life, accept it. You will lose. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. You will embarrass yourself, you will suck at something. There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. I didn't quit. I prayed. I prayed. So you will catch a break, and I did catch a break.
Hey family, how is everybody doing? Thank you guys for showing up. I am trying to get this. I'm trying to maneuver something here so I can see it better. Ooh, it's hot. I've been cooking all day. How's everybody doing? Thank you guys for showing up. Make sure you hit the thumbs up as you come in the building. If you did not, go back out, hit the thumbs up, come on in, and let's share the live, you guys. I looked at who came in first. I am giving away 5 tickets for the 5 people that showed up to the live first. While waiting, I've got a ticket for Sonia Watts, 516-506. I've got a ticket for Nancy LaRose, 516-505. I've got a ticket for Cherie Johnson, 516-505. I've got a ticket for Crystal Power, 516-504. And I've got a ticket for Carissa Polk, 516-504. All right, I've got those free tickets. You guys, you got to remember, if you come in here early, we give away sometimes, not all the time, not every day. So don't come in here and say, where's my free ticket? It's just randomly, we're just making sure people are going to join. We went out and bought some things today. How you doing, Nancy? How are you? How Galaxy and Stars? Zena's in the house. Sonia Watts, Brown Sugar, Tina Paris, Zena Turbers in the building. You guys, first of all, I want to say thank you guys for showing up. You could be anywhere else in the world. You decided to spend your Friday over here rocking with your girl. So I want to thank you guys. Hey, Infamous Truth, how you doing? I see Lisa Taylor is speaking to you, and I see you that's in the building. I see D Divas in here, and Lisa Taylor and Cheryl C. How you guys doing? Sonia Watts says, she says, let's rock out with a ticket. She says, I want a ticket. Sonia Watts, you up in the building, ain't you? You up in the building. She's got a ticket, and this is going towards our Christmas giveaway, you guys. All the contributions to the super chats going to the contributions to Warriors for Children. As you guys know, I don't see it. It's not popping up. It won't let me pop up. It ain't popping up. It's just so many people in here. Here we go. Sonia Watts. Here's your new ticket. It's 516-506. Girl, let me see. Was that your same ticket? Oh, you got both of those tickets. So you got two 506. So that's both of those. Okay, you got two of them now. Let you see, just in case you didn't see it. You got both of those tickets. See, 506, 506. Okay. There we go. One of us got first because I just kind of want to know when you win. Was it because you came in here? Was it donated? Was it something that you're a diamond member? So we're keeping track of all that. But thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. I see you guys putting emojis up in the house. Cheryl C. Infamous Truth Teller is putting emojis. Wella Helamina is putting emojis up in there. All right. All right. I see you guys. You guys. Lisa Calhoun's up in the building. All right. Thank you guys for doing it. Freddie Johnson's up in the building. Batcave. Oh, there's all the mods. Debbie Canada. How you doing? I see you up in here. Brown Sugar. I love that brown sugar. You guys, today is Friday. You guys know how Friday is. If you will, share the live. And if not, you guys, we're going to rock it anyway. I need to share the live because for some reason, something's going on again with YouTube. So we're going to share our own live. Come on. Come on. We're going to talk about what just happened yesterday, which was a good thing. I want to talk about it. I know you guys want to talk about it too. Come on, tell me what you feel about. Oh my goodness, I am so happy that we've been covering the Julius Jones case. And hey, Infamous Truth, she's back a new member again. Infamous Truth is a new member. So thank you for becoming a new member, Infamous Truth Teller. Thank you. Oh, so anyway, I know some of you guys haven't got your tickets, and I was talking to a young lady today. She said, I ain't got my tickets for being a member. And I said, okay, well, I'm gonna have to make a date because you guys know I gotta go to work tonight. I've been doing a lot of cooking, had to cook some gumbo, had to cook some chicken stew, Southern chicken stew. Got it halfway done. Anyway, hey, Lisa, I see you in the building. Ruby Turner, how you guys doing? I'm seeing you guys as you come running on in here. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. I really do. So let's talk about this Julius Jones. You guys, they waited. Okay, let me tell you. The young man, Julius Jones, was on the list to be executed on November the 18th. And we waited all the way up until November the 18th. I was going to go down there, but then I found out it was in Tulsa and not Oklahoma City. And I was like, Tulsa is not my stumping ground. If you know anything about Tulsa, it's really, really, it's really bad out there. Okay, Sugar Mama, I got your number right here. Sugar Mama, I see you in the building. Let me give you that. She was like, give it to me. There you go. I got to find, because Sugar Mama likes a certain one. And I know Sonia Watts like that same one too, but sometimes I can find it and sometimes I can't find it. Okay, here we go. Sugar Mama, here's your ticket right here. 516-507. Sugar Mama's up in the building. okay. I'm okay. That boy's getting big. But thank you, Sugar Mama. Thank you for the super chat. You guys, so let's get off into topic and let me tell you what we found out. So the young guy, his name is Julius Jones. Hey, Danae, I got you up in here. I even got a ticket or something right here. Okay, I got your name on it right here. Thank you for the super chat, Danae. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Okay, and Danae, here's your number right here, 516-692. You still got to build up a couple more on there, but I got it on the side for you. You know how we do it. We're going to rock with it. Thank you for the super chat. Anyway, you guys, so let's talk about this Julius Jones. Pooh Bear, he is sweetheart. Oh, yeah, he is. He's getting big. So I did save what we're going to do here. I did save it. And you guys, you know, YouTube is doing its most. I need you guys to share the live. Share. Because YouTube is doing the most for us. So let me see what happened here. So let me see. So Julius Jones was put on death row 2002 after being convicted of first-degree murder for a man. He was a businessman. They said he was pretty much rich or well off or wealthy. And I guess allegedly someone killed this man right in front of his kids to rob him or whatever. Anyway, Julius Jones said he wasn't there. He was part of some club, gang, or kids affiliated that was out doing stuff. But that night he was at home. He had proof that he was at home. But the guy that turned state evidence against him, he had came over to his house that morning, and somehow the gun that was wrapped up in a bandana in the attic was at his home. And that's how they was like all this information. But when they got ready to identify the young lad, they identified the guy that's turned to state evidence. They didn't identify Julius Jones. So that was kind of weird, but they continued with the court proceedings and they found him guilty and sentenced him on death row, jurors and everything. SP, you looking gorgeous today. Thank you. And thank you for the super chat, infamous truth teller. Thank you. You guys, we got to get this. You guys, we got some stuff we're giving away. I know y'all don't know what it all is. I'm trying to get it all together. Infamous, I got you right here. Here's your number right here, 508-516-508. There's your name. Put it right on over there. Thank you for the super chat. Okay. Thank you, infamous truth teller. Thank you. We got that one in there. So let me tell you what they said. They said Oklahoma Parole and Pardon and Parole Board had previously recommended that Jones be granted clemency. Now, you guys know that Governor Kevin Stitt, that's his name, Stitt. he was like, no, he didn't want to hear it. He said he was going to think about it. And I mean, he waited the whole entire time. So Attorney General, if you guys don't know this stuff, let me tell you. So the Attorney General made a statement to the papers and said, you know what? They need to execute it. He said, and I done already talked to Governor Kevin Stitt, and I told him to execute it. And so Attorney General said, and Kevin, he listens to me. He listens to me. So everybody was kind of down about that. And it was like, but hey, there's a lot of evidence there that's not true. And plus, you had someone bullying the jurors that was like, go take this in out in the back and let's just knock them off. You know what I'm saying? So the other jurors was like, okay, I'm gonna go with you guys. I wish y'all didn't even know my name. If I feel some kind of way, I'm not gonna say it. The judge knew about this and everybody knew about this, but nobody said nothing, did nothing. So he spent the last 22 years in jail, remaining, saying that he is innocent. He was not there. He didn't kill him. Now, he was a bad kid. He did things that he should not have been doing. Nobody couldn't tell him to stay at home, stay away from them friends. Them friends get you in trouble. But things like that happen. Now, you know what? I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. I don't believe in the death penalty. And that just, I don't have to hear no more. I just don't believe in it because I believe, like, if someone wanted to die after they done something, okay. And if they was found guilty, I say, yeah, let them go ahead. They don't want to spend the rest of their life in jail or in prison or whatever. So I get that. But a person that's fighting for their life, okay, we're not God. We wasn't there. And when you're taking out evidence and putting in evidence and then people lying and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Then you never know. Thank you, Miss Brown. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You never know what happens. You never know. So that's why I have a problem with it. That don't mean you guys have a problem with it. Okay, so Governor Kevin Stitt, he reduced the sentence to life in prison. Just hours, you guys. I think it was like 4 hours because I think I got the call around about 12 or 1 o'clock saying, hey, he commuted Julius Jones. And I was like, good. And it was kind of like, good. See, I told you, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, I'm all for it. So, that's a good thing. But, okay. And then I was like, well, I hope they don't do what they did down there in Alabama and they waited till everybody went home and then they executed the kid. And you guys remember that happened. But this tells you what numbers can do. And I tell you guys this all the time. Share. You guys say, oh, I don't think this is right. I don't think that is right. But you guys won't share the lie. Either it's you don't like me or you just don't want to push a button. I mean, I don't know what the deal is. But numbers mean something. And that's why we come on. Because even if it's 8, 10, 12 people, maybe 5 people showed up, or maybe even 2 people showed up. Thank you, Clarissa. Thank you. She said, and Clarissa, I think I gave you your ticket for that. Oh, yeah. No. I'll write it down again, Clarissa Pope. Because I remember shared. Okay. Got it right here, Clarissa. 615-382. Sometimes I could see you guys' stuff. T-Star, I got you. So I got you. I had got you in there, T-Star. I remember you. Okay, you guys, you know what I'm saying? That is over with. So now people's like, I shared. I can't remember if you stayed in the chat afterwards and let me know because we cleared that day. If you didn't stay in the chat and cleared it, and I can't remember it, Freddie will let me know. Freddie will let me know. But if you didn't tell me that day or stay in the chat till afterwards, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you guys. Give me a call later on, and Freddie and I will work it out, okay? That's what we can do. Because Freddie will go back, she'll go back over and tell me what's up, okay? If you let us know in the chat when it happened. Because you got to at least have a receipt or come in there so I could check it, she could check it, or see what's going on. So Governor Kevin Stitt of Oklahoma commuted the death sentence of Julius Jones hours before his scheduling thing. See now. Scheduling execution. Yes, he did. So he maintained his innocence, you guys. You guys know this. He was facing, but now he is facing life in prison. He's facing life in prison. Loving God says, no, I didn't stay, but I shared. Did you say that you shared that day? Loving God, loving God, loving God. Because that was one of the things. Or do you have your receipt? Or you have to go get your receipt where it's dated. Not a new receipt. Okay. Anyway, just call me later or whatever. Or you talk to Freddie in the chat and see what she can come up. Miss Philly said with no parole. But the good thing about it, he's not dead. SP, I was just saying I shared today, not the other day. Oh, okay, Crystal, I got you. Calling, okay. Sonia Watts is telling people calling. You know what? Some people was like, but he's in prison for the rest of his life. We don't know. Let me see here. Let me get some water. Clear my throat. She said, no, I shared today. Well, thank you, loving God. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. So you guys never know when I might come back and go. You never know. You never know. So please let us know if you shared. You never know if I come back and say, you know what? We're going to give tickets for the people that shared because they wasn't even expecting it. You never know. So sometimes you just got to do things and see where the chips fall. We got to get you guys into doing stuff automatically. Because I'm going to tell you something. We're finna get hit again. Yes, I know we are. We're finna get hit again. It's no big deal. It's kind of like draining me because here's the thing, we try to come on here and do something good, which I think we're doing something good. Thank you for sharing, T-Star. Thank you. But some people is like, yeah, I don't like her. I don't know why. I haven't done anything to you, but so let's do this. I don't know. But we're here today. And over here, hashtag, we don't care. Forgive me for you being late. Oh, Valet, you're late. Hey, Rita, how you doing? Yes, I signed that petition. I did too. Bless the Lord. Also sent it to my family in the U.S. All right. I did. She said, drink something warm. This is not cold. Thank you. That feels better. So you guys tell me what you guys are thinking. If you're thinking anything, let me go ahead and get it so I can invite you guys. If you want to call in, you could call in. If you want to share. If you want to come up on the panel and you don't want to call in or show your face, but you just want to say your little 5 minutes, this is the time. Because I'm happy. I'm excited. I've been happy. I cut my phone off. Well, I kept it in my purse and the purse in the other room for 2 days, you guys. I had to get a break from YouTube and all that other stuff. Thank you, Zan. She said she shared on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you. So you guys, we got to do what we got to do because guess what? I guarantee you, we finna get hit again. We're finna get hit again. Before I came on, something just came up and I was like, okay, it's okay. But anyway, I'm not worried about it. And it says Jones, who has maintained his innocence since his 2002 conviction, is now facing life in prison without the possibility of parole. But God can change anything. They can come up with that information, that evidence that they need, or whatever. And you never know. You never know. Uh-oh. Hey, this is SP.
Good afternoon, Miss SP, and all family members that are in the chat. And how are you doing today? You're looking bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. You're looking lovely.
Well, thank you.
I just have a little quotation I want to see. His banner over me is love. And of lately, I was feeling a little down. Down. But I know that's nothing but the devil.
Yeah.
Laying on my bed and thinking about junk, I have a little problem now. I'm not going to say it's a problem because you know what? I give it to God. He alone could fix it.
Right.
I'm supposed to have bilateral knee surgery.
Okay.
And I cry over it. And I say, you know what? I had back surgery. I had this surgery. But at the end of the day, I'm still there. We are still there. I'm thankful and blessed.
Right.
In 2016, couldn't drive because the pain was so severe. I became every pharmacy pain pill, but just popping pill. And I said, you know what, to hell with it.
Right.
And, you go to the doctor and you know your body. You're telling them this, telling them that, and you're like, oh, nothing wrong with you. Try this, try that, try this, try that. And I'm not so body guinea pig. And this morning I got up and I laid on my bed and I was just down. And I said, you know what, girl? Put yourself out of that. I say my little prayer as usual and sometimes I just say, you know what, girl, you're praying too much. But there's something, prayers is never too much.
Right.
You could pray on the toilet, you could pray in the bathroom, you could pray in the garage, in the car, anywhere. I got up this morning, went to physical therapy, and I was just down. And I'm like, you know what, girl? Be thankful and blessed. You are here for a reason. You still have a roof over your head. You still have a little bit of food. You still have life. You still have that. Be thankful because many out there do not even have it. And when I look, I see this child was kidnapped, that child was kidnapped. All of a sudden, you put on the TV, YouTube, all you see is kids, kidnap. And it's nothing but the parents that are doing it. And I'm like, why?
Right.
You asking yourself questions. You see this, look the gentleman that was supposed to be executed. They spare him. They give him life. At least he is still alive.
Yes, he is still alive.
Thank you. In spite of what happened. So, sometimes, we might be sitting there and we might be saying, why me? Oh God, I don't have this. Oh God, I don't have that. But you know what? You still have your two legs. You still have your arms. You still have your eyes to see, your ears to hear.
Right.
You could stand up and give him the hallelujah, give him the thanks and give him the praises. We're just passing through. Our number has not been called. And that's a good thing.
Yes.
That's a very, very good thing. The channel growing, you lose one and you gain 10 more.
Yes.
And we have the hope and the faith. Pretty soon, you're going to have your own TV show. It's just a matter of time. We're learning how to call
Right.
Of lately, I haven't heard anybody say, well, you know what, I'm in the hospital, pray for me and pray for this and pray for that, because what a mighty God we serve. We serve in a good God.
Right. Right. Okay.
It doesn't come by color. It doesn't come by size. We serve in a good God.
Yeah.
And on that note, I just want to say a little word of prayer to all of us. We're here now. We don't know what could happen in the middle of the night. What could happen tomorrow?
Right.
And I'm thankful and blessed in no other name but in Jesus' almighty name.
Amen.
Heavenly Father, we come before you this day, Lord, giving you thanks and praises, Lord, for guiding and protecting us through the still darkness of the night, Lord. We thanking you, Lord, for breathing a breath of air into us, that we could move, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord Jesus, what a mighty God you are. Those that are laying on a hospital bed sick right now, dear Heavenly Father, bless the four corners of the bed that they're laying down on and the bounding center. Bless every hand that will be administering medication into them, Lord. Lord, you see and know it all. Last year by this time, Heavenly Father, it was heavy with the coronavirus, but Lord, you took us this far for a reason, and you're going to be taking us further, Lord. We give you thanks, Lord, and we give you praises. All little children, Heavenly Father, that have been neglected, that have been captive, Lord, spare them, dear Heavenly Father, like Daniel, that was in the lion's den, Jonah, that was in the belly of the whale, Lord. Free them, Lord. Oh, Heavenly Father, how sweet the name of Jesus is. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those, Lord, who trespass against us. And lead us not, Lord, into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, Lord, the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank
I'm going to go back in the chat.
All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Sugar Mama, for that prayer. Thank you. Always. Hey, Infamous Truth is on the line. Infamous Truth, what's going on?
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are
You
you?
see that picture? That's my daughter. That's my daughter that I had at 15.
Oh wow, she's
That's my baby
beautiful.
girl. That's my firstborn. I know. She knows it too, little brat. I just wanted to show her off because she's gorgeous.
Oh yes, she
so
is
gorgeous.
beautiful. Yes, she is. You did a good job. See there?
Yeah, she's still working on the. She's young. We all got to learn how to. We work it out. We iron out the kinks as we get older. So she's ironing out her kinks.
Right. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that picture with us because, sometimes we don't know how things going to work out, but we do the best we can. And then we look at our kids and we get very proud of them. We be like,
no matter even her attitude stinks and whatever, you know what I mean? Just like, still, that's my baby. That's my firstborn. And I remember when I first had her, she, because they always say all babies' eyes are blue, or they kind of have a blue. And I remember, I'll never forget it, my friend Luciana, there were two friends, my friend Rosa and Luciana were in the room with me. And she goes, look, Audrey, her eyes are blue. And her eyes are the color blue, like a Carolina Panther blue. They're like deep. They're like bright, but they're real deep blue. She has gorgeous eyes. And I said, yeah, right. And she has the most unique blue eyes. It's not even funny, but her little baby, my little grandbaby, has the same blue eyes too.
Oh, really?
I'm just proud of her. I just wanted to share. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing her with us.
So I'm just here, just chiming in. That's it. So I'm gonna put it on mute and go ahead and carry on.
All righty. So, you guys. So anyway, let me go back to what they said about, you know, even though that now you know, they're not going to kill him. He's now just in prison for the rest of his life. Let me tell you what they did do. They waited, and he had to go through everything, every step. His last meal, talk to his family the last time. And I've got that somewhere here. I want to share with you guys. I've got stuff all mixed up because
You need a cough drop or a Halls.
I do, but it just keeps
Or
coming
that
back.
Ricola. Was that commercial Ricola?
Yeah, it just keeps coming back. He said he had written his final words. He's eaten his final meal and had his final meeting with his family. He said, I had what I thought was my last conversation with him a couple of nights ago. She said he was holding out hope and that there might be a last minute miracle. I don't know how that would feel. Do you think,
He's
you know
probably
what I'm
in
saying?
shock. He's
I
gotta be in
mean,
shock. You know what I mean? Because when they showed his face, when I saw some of the clips, he just looked like not in a daze, like he just didn't like. Is this really happening? You know, like he didn't look like he just had to process it. I mean, that's a lot to process, but God
yeah,
is good. You know.
somebody give you your last meal, tell you this, because I know the last conversation is like 5 o'clock. I think it was 5 o'clock Wednesday. He can't talk to his family anymore. And then you got to put in your request of what you want for your last meal, and it can be over $25. I was reading all this. I was like, oh my goodness.
He's gonna appreciate he appreciates life. Man, that's crazy. I don't know. That's a lot to process, even just thinking about it.
Right. Miss Brown says I couldn't eat. You know what? I haven't really ate since then. I just kind of was like, I was in a slump and I just didn't want to talk on the phone. I didn't want to deal with nobody. I just felt like, like,
I
man,
felt the same way these last few days. I was just like, ugh. It's sometimes you get a little overwhelmed or you have a lot going on and you don't know where to start. That's how I feel. Like if you have
yeah,
a whole bunch around you, you're just like, where do I start? Because it's everywhere. You know you can do it, but you just got to figure out a starting point. So I kind of just
right.
kind of relax myself with my kids and, get my mind right.
Right. I just didn't want to think. You know how it made you feel kind of, it just made you feel like helpless. Like,
Yeah. Like you
but
don't feel hopeless. You just feel like I feel like sometimes like I was feeling like, and I know I am, but it's like the older you get, like I've been very resilient through my whole life, and I have stories. My life is very colorful, has a lot of layers, But I appreciate everything that I've been through, and I don't have no pity party balloons, because and I don't and I just it is what it is. I learned a lot, and I didn't get a record, and I've seen a lot, but I didn't get a police record, thank God, because I learned from everybody else that was out there. I'm like, if it didn't work out for you, I'm good. But
right,
it's just you feel like being resilient, and I'm like, man, but how many more times can I do it? Like I felt kind of almost not like over the, but right at the ledge, like can I do it again this time? Can I be resilient again? Because we do it so much throughout. I did it so much throughout my life. It's just like, oh, I just want to like exhale. I just want to exhale and just be, content for a little while, not have to worry about do I have to bounce back.
right. We got Lisa on the panel. What's going on, Lisa?
What's going on, y'all? I got a passenger. Say hi, Scotty. Because she gonna whine in a minute.
Hey,
No.
Scotty, looking
Say hello.
cute. Hey,
Say
Scotty,
hello.
I got sugar over
Oh,
here.
So I just came on because she gonna start whining because she wants the window down in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
So I just came on to make sure I said thank you to everybody early in the chat to make sure everybody knew I was saying thank you for signing the petition and make a phone call to the governor because I don't care if they save his life at 3:55, 59. He's still alive,
Exactly.
and over the 700 pages of documents for his case, it's almost like you and I sitting at Applebee's and the police just come in there and say you wanted for murder, and you sitting at the table, you say, look, I was at Applebee's. It's 12 people at Applebee's to say I was here at Applebee's. But they's like, I don't care. You are the N-word, and we want you for murder. And that's almost exactly what happened to this guy. This guy was sitting at home eating dinner. They came and snatched him from the dinner table, even though they knew he was innocent. But just because we black people in America, it's up to us to prove ourselves innocent. It's not us saying innocent until proven guilty. It's us saying, going in there saying we're guilty and we have to prove ourselves innocent. So he has his life spared, but he also gets the opportunity now to fight the case all over again. So really? We still in 2021. And just like the case in Wisconsin today, it's not always going to be the right thing to do, but it is the right thing to do. The right thing to do is to give him 12 new jurors, present the case to a new grand jury, give him 12 new jurors that's not going to say lynch the N-word. And
they're not stuck back in those.
Let him prove that although for 22 years y'all saying I'm guilty, 22 years later I'm gonna say I'm innocent again, and I'm gonna stay with it. So it's a good thing that he gets to continue his fight, and they didn't kill him. Shakespeare said once, eye for eye, well, not once, but he says an eye for eye leaves the whole world blind. And we always want, as people, to say, well, he did it to me, and I don't care about this person's situation because it doesn't sit in my lap. I don't care what happened to this person, or this person has violated me or offended me. So all I want to do is get back, and I'm angry, so I want somebody to pay. And it doesn't matter who pays for it, just give me somebody. And that's what a lot of times when you go to court, what they doing is they giving you somebody. And 90%, I'll tell you again, SP, 90% of the people sitting in jail today are innocent or stupid or poor, because the law works for the criminal. And that's the reason why Kyle Rittenhouse is a free man today, because the law works for him. It doesn't work for the people who died. So we all watching the video and we saying it's not self-defense. These people just here marching, but it's not self-defense. But it's not, dead people can't speak. So he proved himself. He proved, or his attorneys proved, that he was just defending himself. An underage guy with a whole assault rifle going down there to protect, almost curse, protect things that he doesn't even know about, but it was self-defense.
It wasn't even in his town, huh?
That's the whole example how the system doesn't work for justice, for real.
Right.
So I just wanted to say thank you. I didn't want to get off into one of my things because, I am an advocate of how the justice system is a failure, especially to us.
Right.
Hey, were you the one that had the picture? She's the one that had the picture of, remember she had the picture and you were showing it and it said, who does he look like? What famous person does he look like? Does he look like Tupac or, wasn't she the one with that picture? I wanted to, that reminds me too, there was a man named Lewis Taylor from Tucson, Arizona, and it's the same kind of story. And I didn't know, I'm not old enough to know, I didn't know the story, but there was a hotel called the Pioneer Hotel. And he was 16. It was I guess if you look it up, you can look it up. And I met him on the transit bus. I had my 7-year-old, and he was a little man. He was a toddler in his stroller, and I got on the bus, and it was right around Easter time, and he was just sitting there, and he looked at me, and I didn't know who he was. So this is how I found out who he was in the story. But he looked at me, and he looked at Noble and his real fat cheeks, and he goes, you know what, I was going to give this to a little girl, but for some reason I want to give it to your son. It was a big old Easter bunny, and I was like, oh, thank you. And then he was just sitting there. He was real quiet, but then he's like, I don't know, he just kind of he started telling me, do you know who I am? Not like, do I know who I am? Because I think he was kind of shocked that I didn't recognize him, because everybody knows who he is. And he told me his name was Lewis Taylor, and that there was a Pioneer Hotel. It was a big hotel downtown, and it was a huge fire back in the day. And he was 16. He actually saved people from that fire. He was pulling people out of that hotel and saving people. And they put him in prison and said that he started the fire. He was 16 years old. That he had a matchbook in his pocket or something. He did 47 years in prison. He lost his mama. He lost all his family when he was in prison. And he finally, he was able to, they were able to prove. But after 47 years, he spent his whole life, lost his whole family, and he came out, and he had all these lawyers and stuff, and because to fight back, because he was wrongfully convicted. But after he had some battles, kind of, because he was locked up, and when you come out in the real world after 47 years, it's a whole different ball game, So he had some, some drug issues up and down, and just dealing with, that's a lot of trauma. And I looked up his story, and he goes, and I go, well, can I take a picture of you? And he goes, yeah, as long as you don't put it on social media. I said, I respect that. Just because he gave my son the bunny, And when I looked up his story, I mean, it's amazing. And he was a black, he's an African American man, 16 years old, and he actually was saving people. And the officers decided that he was convenient, and they gave him somebody, and he did 47 years for something he didn't do.
Wow.
So I just wanted to chime in with that, because that kind of, I was like, oh yeah, I remember that story. So
right.
Just share that with me.
Thank you. I mean, there was this one guy, he had came to our town, and I was supposed to go and visit him. They let him, they found, I guess there was a team of attorneys and stuff that did work, and they took his case on because they found so much evidence that way that he was not too, and he had been in jail for years. And when he had got out, he's visiting towns, telling his story, and I was supposed to go and be there at that banquet where they were having, and I didn't make it. I really kicked myself in the butt for not making it that night. But
yeah, he did a conference, and all the press was there, and he was very, you could tell he was overwhelmed, because I mean, you know what I mean? All of a sudden, all the spotlight's on him, and it's just, he didn't really know, how to deal with life out being free, and it's just, he had a lot of ups and downs, and after paying off the lawyers, by the time, all the cases done, he's probably not going to get nothing out of it. And so he lost his whole life because people just wanted to stereotype, or they just said he was convenient, and I don't understand, me personally, because I couldn't lay my head down at night and wake up in the morning and there's people out there that are like that like there's no conscience. Like, I couldn't lay my head down knowing that I did somebody wrong like that, and actually, they lost part of their life, they go to prison or something, affected their life long term. I couldn't do it. I don't understand, but there are people out there that they're okay with that. They're
right.
And it's sad.
Right. Hey, Lisa, what's going on? What's on your mind?
Oh, nothing. I had dropped my phone, so I didn't want you to think I hung up. The group stuff I don't do. But that was it. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who signed the petition to save Julius Jones.
Right. Right. Well,
all right.
You're welcome.
That was it. So I'm going to go back in the chat.
Thank you for advocating for him, Lisa. It only takes one person to start to change the world, Somebody's got to stand up.
I just happened to
but
come
I mean, you're a voice.
And read it. And read it.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it's one thing to serve 20 years. It's another thing to kill him. He already gave 20 years of his life. So that was my passion of it. To not give him anything else. They can't have his life. He got 20 years.
That's it.
So everybody have a great weekend. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to ask you a question. So now that he can't be paroled home, but he can get a new trial, though. That's what you said?
Yeah, he can get a new trial now. All you have to do is appeal it. So now he can go to the circuit court and appeal.
Okay. We'll see. Because I know he's now that he's not on death row, he gets to be in a different group of people where he can not have to be, segregated to 23 hours locked down, 1 hour gym time. Now he gets to be into the public or whatever that, whatever they call that, when you go out in the court.
Yeah, when they go on death row, though, they go to a whole different, like, part of the, facility to where, like, it's all the people that are facing that kind of fate. So, like, they don't even get, I don't even think they get that gym time, really. I think they lock them down, you know what I mean? Like, to prepare them for, I guess, what's going to happen.
If they're death row, I was reading, if they were death row inmates, they get 23 hours in their cell and 1 hour of free time. But now that he's not a death row inmate, he can be
with general population.
Yes, he gets to go and he gets to, I mean, something's better than nothing. I mean, everything right now is going in its
We're social beings, so we have to be social, and it's good to have, your solo time, but that's a long time to be in your own thoughts, and, that's a long time, and it can make you crazy, Your mind can really take you crazy.
Right. Yeah, and I do feel
general population in the SP, general population in the prison for innocent man is not justice.
It's not what?
Justice.
Well, I'm not saying it's. I didn't say it was justice. I said it's better than what he had. He had 23 hours of being confined and 1 hour of free time. That means your gym, you walk, you talk on the phone or whatever, and then 23 hours you lock down. This is before. This is for years. This is what they do. That's what they were saying about him. They got a book out saying, I think it's Julius Jones something defense or something or whatever.
And you have to change your whole mental state too to adapt to being in that solitary. That takes a toll on your mind, and your soul. God, right. It's a lot of thinking by yourself.
Yeah, I was just reading some of the things they're saying that will change for him since now that he's not a death row inmate.
I hope they don't drag it out any longer. You know what I mean? I hope they don't just drag it out because they know. Because sometimes too, the court, if they know that they did wrong, they don't really want to admit it. So they'll just kind of drag it out, and hopefully they don't drag it out a longer time, especially if he's innocent. If he's innocent, there's no reason why he should still, they're going to drag out the courts and the trial and all that. I hope they don't do that.
See, it says Master said that while on death row, Jones was unable to go outside or have any contact without outsiders beyond attorneys and prison staff. But she added he will now be processed into another prison where he's no longer be in the same solitary confinement situation. That's all I was saying. That, yeah.
There was a man in Mississippi too. I don't know if they did. I don't know if they did. He did. But they were trying to say he was trying for the very last minute and he was being accused of, I think, murdering a white woman. I think, and actually he was having relations with the white woman. But over there, where he was from, the stigma, like. A black man shouldn't be seen with a white woman. And I remember I think his mom was saying, you can't be happy, because over there it's really like, and I guess a sheriff it was his niece or something like that. So he was really he was innocent, but he couldn't really say that he was having relations with her, but he was accused, somebody else killed her because she was having relations with him.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to be going back and looking at the Julius Jones update and see what's going on that case. Is there any last thoughts, you guys on the panel? Thank you for sharing and coming up here.
I'm going to get out of here, but thank you for letting me share.
Thank you, Infamous True.
Bye, Lisa.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.
Bye. SP.
All right. Bye-bye, Miss Lisa.
Bye, guys.
Okay, so you guys, the last defense. Thank you, Miss Brown, Browntown, Batown. Thank you. That's so true. When you can't put your hands in your pocket. Oh, okay. Somebody said something when you can't put your. My parents left me. Miss Mary says my parents left me and my 4 siblings inheritance, and my siblings lied to lawyers and judges, and they believed them, and I lost my inheritance. Wow. There, hey, when you don't know how the system works, it is hard to make things happen, you guys. It's just really hard. And I'm gonna tell you guys something before I leave. I get off of here. I want you guys to keep your head up, regardless what's going on. Just keep going. Keep pedaling, dog pedaling. If you feel yourself overwhelmed, just keep on. That's what I do. I just keep on. Don't matter what happens, it's not as bad as you think it is. Just keep on. Just keep on, no matter what. Somebody done something to you, you don't have to snap back. Please, watch over your kids. Tell them what's wrong. Don't get mad. If they get mad at you because you're telling them something, let them get mad. Instead of you just sitting back letting them do what they want to do because you love them. Let them be mad at you, okay? And just tell them the truth. And here's the number one thing I want you guys to know. Numbers mean a lot, okay? Get it out your system. Somebody, you're making this, and numbers mean a lot. And if you don't believe me, start your own platform and then get it to rocking if you can, if you don't trust somebody else. But numbers mean a lot. When you have people calling in, if it's 10 over here, 10 over there, 15, because all of y'all be in here, all 80, 90 of you be sitting there going, oh, I'm going to call. And when we get done with this, if there was a way we can show how many called, I guarantee you it's probably only but about 5 or 6 of you. But anyway, it still helps. Is Kim K still on the case? Yes. She was tweeting all the way that whole entire day on the 17th and the 18th. She was tweeting the whole entire time. She was upset. Now that they have changed a lot of things on the YouTube, you guys, we're going to have to watch what we will share and what we won't share. But, I'm going to start just pulling, pictures and things of that nature. I want nothing to do with them. Mary said, I want nothing to do with them. Okay. I know what you're saying, Mary. Your family. But you know what? Get over it. You ain't got to go talk to them and all this other stuff, but make sure the hate is not in your heart and just keep on moving. Keep on pushing. You guys, I'm going to get on off of here. You guys are great. I love you guys. Be good. I hope I ain't forgot anything. I'll see you guys Monday, or I'll see you on the walk. Well, I won't see you on the walk early in the morning, you guys. I'm going to tell you right now, because I got to get my truck out. So, keep us in your prayers, you guys. Be good. Be safe. And be nice to each other. Bye.
TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll. Do you like to shop online but hesitate because of the uncertainty about sizing and the quality of some items? Have you came across an outfit that you love to rock, but girl, you want to know more about the company and how their items run first? I get it. Check out TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll on YouTube for the latest updates in plus-size fashion and styles. She does the reviews that you can use. Timing is of the essence, but she will reach out to any company if she's not already signed with them. And get that item or a similar item to try it on first and provide that honest review on sizing, quality, and shipping. She does it all, and often can get a discount code exclusively for her subscribers. So subscribe now and shop with confidence, knowing if you would size up, size down, or true to size. She also reviews wigs, bundles, hair products. Like I said, she does it all. Measurements are in the description, as well as the contact information for business inquiries or collabs. So subscribe today to be a part of the dollhouse, where everything is big, bold, and beautiful. The link is in the description box down below.